You think you know lawn bowls, right? It's mainly old people playing an old game and the whole thing is really rather slow. Well, get ready because lawn bowls just got interesting. Introducing the Australian Premier League. It's lawn bowls with attitude. Described as the 2020 of bowls, the game is fast, frenetic and quick, with matches taking only an hour to play. 6 teams with an average age of just 34 will battle it out for more than $100,000 in real cash money.
Oh yeah, make it rain!
The new game is speedy, sexy and rich. And when I think speedy, sexy and rich, I think Mick Molloy.
We take it back to the days of yes, sure.
Please welcome in Mick Molloy.
Kind words, kind words.
Let's talk sexy lawn bowls. You were there last year. Describe the atmosphere for us.
You know what? In the last calendar year, I've been fortunate. I've been to Rio for the World Cup. I've been to Super Bowl in New York. I was at the AFL Grand Final. But this, by a country mile, is the greatest single sporting event I've ever witnessed. It is an epic encounter. It's all about lawn bowls. It's up at beautiful Brisbane. It just doesn't get any better.
And how much are pots?
1972 prices, I think.
It surprised me that the average age was 34.
34.
Not 64 or...
Hey.
Come on, they're coming down. It's a kid's sport there now. So,
Yeah, it's cool.
Now, I heard the crowd last year really got into it, to the point where there was even a Mexican wave.
There was a Mexican wave. You could actually hear the flutter of bingo wings. Seriously, at one stage I thought the whole crowd was trying to migrate south for the winter, but that wasn't the case. It was great.
And I heard there was a pitch invasion as well, Mick.
Pete, I'm sad to say there was. It was the only thing that marred the event. At one stage, a portly middle-aged gentleman who'd clearly had too much decided it'd be a good idea to streak across the pitch during the grand final. I did later apologise for my actions. I'm back, so, you know, it's good to see.
New Zealand's in the competition. They've been a bit of Trans-Tasman
It's fantastic,
rivalry.
Mike. The rivalry is there because it's all Australians, and then they bring so much to the table, the New Zealanders, including the least threatening haka I've ever seen. And even though it's legal, they still don't like it when you bowl underarm too. We should put Trevor Chappell in one of those sides and really get in their kitchen. We should.
So what sort of states and teams are represented? I know there's a new one this year, but who's already in there?
Everyone's in there, but there's 2 new ones, Rove. I think it's the Gold Coast Hawks and the poorly named Murray Steamers, I'm afraid. Yeah. Seriously, there's one mascot you don't want to get down with. But beyond that, it's all systems go.
Now, am I right in saying that it ended, last year's season ended in a kind of sort of controversial manner?
There was some controversy. I don't want to dwell on it. There is an Asada-style investigation going on. And there was some bubbling at the after-party. But beyond, let's just dwell on the positives. This is a great sporting encounter and you want to get involved.
Well, how can the average punter get involved, Mick?
Look out for Jack Attack. So, Jack Attack, it's at your local club. It's the same form of the game they're playing up at Club Pine Rivers, which is ground zero for the greatest sporting encounter I've ever seen.
Any chance that world-famous stand-up man Peter Hellier could get a job up there?
Peter Hellier, you'd be like a Warney-style figure up there, I reckon. You could come in off the long run. you could bowl overarm, I reckon.
I'll leave my phone at home. I will.
The beauty of lawn bowls is that it's so slow and calm. Does it ruin it with the speed?
It doesn't, because there's room for everything. This is like the 2020 version of the game, but still my favourite thing is going to a bowling club, which to me is like an outdoor cathedral. A great little green oasis in a desolate urban expanse. And as you point out, 1972 prices at the bar.
It is great, isn't it? I mean, obviously everyone's aware of how much of a fan you are, obviously through things like Crackerjack, and we've both been members of the same bowls club ourselves.
The Richmond Union Bowling Club, which is fantastic.
Bowls Club?
Yeah, Richmond Union.
How often are you going there?
I haven't been in a little while. I haven't always been in the country, Carrie.
Right,
That's
sorry,
right.
that's right.
But they're a great team down there and a great bunch, and they're actually for something that, like you would think, is mainly for older people. They're so welcoming of new young people coming in.
They really do. Get down there for some barefoot bowls on a Sunday. It's just a great family experience. These things, they're kind of little epicentres of the community, and they take all comers. You'll be surprised. I love it.
Do you think they get annoyed by the hens nights and because a lot of them happen at bowls clubs. By the end of it, they'd be like, "All right, girls, enough."
I don't mind the hens night. I'm usually stripping at them. So kind of got to be there, Carrie.
All my grandparents have been massive bowlers.
Yes,
in fact, the West Coburg Bowls Club, my Vinny and Kit are legends down there, and we had their wakes at the Bowls Club, and we ended the night by just barefoot bowling, and we got to the point where we forgot why we were there, to be honest.
One of my favourite clubs is Clovelly in Sydney because it has the bowling club and then it's right on the cliffs and it's beautiful, and then immediately next door is a graveyard. I thought it's kind of appropriate. It's like it's not far to go, really, is it? Once you shuffle off. So
Is there like a hall of fame for lawn bowls?
Oh, absolutely.
You would be, you know, in the...
I'm like Elvis on a bowling green. If I turn up, I generally get well received, as anyone would if you travel anywhere. Go to country Victoria, curb crawl the bowling clubs. Just get out, go in, have a look, and you'll be surprised at what you learn about your own country and your culture. And
now, I'm always fascinated by what people have. Like on your bowl, you can have a little symbol of something. Do you have anything personalised or anything like that?
A skull and crossbones. No, well, I'm still an old Henselite man. I'm an old traditionalist, so I don't go for the coloured bowls, which seem to reign supreme today. And
I'd love to keep chatting to you. We've got 10 seconds left, so I just want to be able to thank you. Can we put your hands together?